We are live, and there is nobody here but us, dear.
Well, the dog and the kids.
We'll give them all a second, I guess, but I guess not. They can watch it later. So we want to welcome you to our living room. We thought it'd be nice just to kind of have an informal evening for a few minutes here and just get to enjoy just talking to you just on a relaxed level. The first thing I want to do is I want to share with you my wonderful cup, since most of you can't come into my house. It says recently promoted grandpa, even though I'm not there yet. My granddaughter has not been born as of yet, but we're anxiously awaiting. Yes, in 10 weeks she will be here, little Addison. So we're very excited. But with that said, we just got a little bit of fun stuff. Actually, Sister Chadwick has a whole lot of fun stuff for you tonight.
Please, I'm not responsible. Do not get mad at me. And even if you do, there's not much you can say about it until we're back in church together, right? But please just don't get mad at what I'm about to do or show. If you're one of my victims, you want me to go ahead?
Who's here with us? If you can. Chat.
Well,
we see Michelle's
Yay!
Here. Who else is here so we know who we're talking to?
There's more on there. It's just nobody
We know some will watch later, but we know Michelle's here. I know Brian and Mary.
We just lost one when we said show who you are.
They don't want to show who they are. I said I'm out of here. So.
Okay, well.
Okay. Austin's here.
Good.
Us.
That's
okay, Austin and Jessica. All right.
Well, we could spend all night doing that. And I don't think I want to.
No. Anyway. Okay. Why don't you go ahead and go first, and we'll.
Sister Mary and Brother Brian are there too. Stephen and Levi. Yeah, we got the text. Good.
Okay.
I will start.
Hi,
first.
Levi. We missed you.
Yes, we miss you. Okay, so. What I kind of wanted to do was just, one of the hard things about not coming together is we don't really know what's going on with each other. And, being a smaller congregation, we're all very close and we all keep the 411 and pray for one another and know what's going on with one another. And so it's been a little bit hard because not everybody in the church is technology, whatever word you want to use. I'm one of them. So people don't have a way of staying completely connected like they'd like to. So we're just going to kind of have a little bit of fun here.
She's going to have a whole lot of fun.
And keep you kind of updated.
It's all at you all's expense.
Hi, Brother Stephen. We see you say hi, hi
Stephen.
On there. Okay, so first we'd like to start off with on a serious note, thank you to all of you who are remembering to tithe and offering. We appreciate that more now than what you'll ever realize with everything being in chaos. The church is being able to be taken care of, and we're making sure that we're responsible and that we're taking care of the things in the church that are necessary. So we are trying to use your money wisely. So we appreciate those of you that are remembering to do that. Now is not the time to forget these things. We need God to hear us. We need God to be for us. So right now is the time that we need to make sure that we maintain our ways with the Lord. But
actually, before you get into the fun stuff, it's actually a good time to follow that up with one of my concerns. It's something I've been praying a lot and seeking the Lord for as far as finding ways to stay connected to you, to the church, because I worry that in this time of, really we need to be more self-accountable in this hour because we don't all come together. I don't know. I see a number flash up on the screen of how many are watching in the moment, and I watch that go like this, and I don't know who's on and who's not and who watches it later. So I'm just kind of at, online mercy, I guess, kind of say,
There's not
because
a lot we can do.
I
But
I
pray.
can't, I could try to force you, but I can't be there to make you. It's something
Live
that
right,
you've
right.
got to have in your heart. You've got to have the want to in yourself. You've got to have the desire. What I'm worried about is when this is all done and we come to a conclusion, so to speak, and we're able to come back together with what Sister Chadwick said, and I've said many, many times before myself, with 21 days establishing a habit. If people
21
aren't tuning in when we live stream, if you're not keeping your schedule for services, if Wednesday night at 7 o'clock when we live stream, you're not watching, because who knows what else you're doing in your house anyway, right? Okay. Or Sunday morning, you're not live streaming and watching us. Sunday evening, you've got other things to do. That is going to develop a bad habit in you. And I think we're really going to see when the chips fall who's sold out for the Lord, who's dedicated, and who really wants to live for God. And it terrifies me. I've talked to my wife multiple times in the last week that this scares me. How many people might we not have with us anymore when we come back together? I would hope everybody would come back, but I also want you in a strong condition. I want you to be, as founded as you were before, and as on fire, if not more than you were before. That's the way we need to be when we come out of this. And it scares me to death who might fall off. So please, I know it's a difficult time, but you need to try to be as faithful as you can to these things. I know it's really hard, but it's what we have as far as a church in this moment. So we need to use everything that we have. And like I said, we're going to try a few other things. I know the music department had a Zoom meeting and it went real
It
well
was fun.
the other night, and we're going to try some things as far as that goes too.
Cried.
We may even switch to, for the most part, when we're live streaming, doing it on Zoom, and then maybe
least
uploading the
prayer.
sermon onto YouTube
Zoom
later.
prayer
We're going to
and
try a
stuff
few
like
different
that.
things, see what works best, because we need more interaction.
We do.
It's important. I need to know that you're doing well, that you're receiving something, that you're not falling off. So, but with that said, we did mention that this is going to kind of be some fun. So I'm going to turn it back to Sister Chadwick.
Okay. Well, okay. So the biggest thing a lot of people are talking about is not being able, like I already said, to stay connected and know what's going on. And that's hard. You want to know. So serious note though, be praying for Brother Jimmy. He has not started his chemo as of yet.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why particularly. It took a while with my dad to get him started and get his surgery done and stuff. So it's kind of a process that they take, but let's keep him in prayer. Very serious prayer. He's got to go through cancer treatment right now. So he's not started his chemo yet, but let's keep him in prayer. Let's keep section 1 in prayer. We've got a lot of people in our section, our church section, with this virus, and they're
some of them are very sick,
fighting, really fighting for their lives. So let's keep our section in prayer. I'm trying to remember if something comes to me. Oh, a lot of people ask about my dad. My dad is Henri, and he's doing fine. Fighting a little bit with online Walmart, getting his groceries downloaded and taken care of, but he's happy, he's fine, he's doing good. Thank you for the prayers there. Okay, so I'm not responsible, please. Okay, and I know my phone, I can just tell if my son is out there watching, my phone is going to go to blowing up. But
I think at the moment you're safe.
First of all,
wrong.
I don't know. I don't know. First of all, we do want to congratulate Michaela. For those of you that don't know, you probably see it on Facebook. Michaela had her baby this week. And she called it Zarabella, right? Is her name Zarabella?
Right. Yeah.
I hope that's right. Isaac, if I'm wrong, or if she changed it, send me a text. But we were fortunate enough, since Pastor works at the hospital, that he was able to still be able to pray for her, even though they've got, restrictions. And it was able to get a picture. Let me see. This is a little bit difficult. I hope. Oh, no. The light, Brother Chadwick.
I might be able to.
Okay, so.
Just hold it still.
Turn off our lights. Turn off the lights. This is the most adorable baby. We're going to have to go dark. I don't know how well this is going to work. Turn off that light too, Brother Chadwick.
Maybe it's the light from the screen.
Oh, I hope not. Oh, turn down the brightness on my phone. Gotcha. Thank you.
Yeah, like we said, we're not too
Give us
tech
just be
savvy,
patient.
So we're doing the best we can.
That's a little bit better. Why'd you turn the light back on?
Because I didn't think it mattered.
It matters. There she is. Oh, that's better. There we go. Is she not adorable? Look at that hair, guys.
That off since we're doing
8 pounds, 10 ounces. That is a lot.
I think she
of
was
baby.
21.5 inches long, I think.
Isn't she
remember
beautiful?
right.
I mean, come on, ladies. Look at that hair. Just absolutely beautiful. Okay, so we ask each other, what are we doing with our time? So I have been making these masks for my entire family. They work really good. So I've been making these masks for everybody. Just in case this thing gets out of hand, something is better than nothing, no matter what they say. Something is better than nothing. And I'm going to show you a picture. He doesn't even know I have this. Here is Reverend Sides. And he is sporting one of my homemade masks. Now, he does not know I have this. He may now, though. He's got a cold. And my mom wants to play Monopoly. So she's making him wear the mask, guys.
That was requirement to play Monopoly.
She's making him wear the mask. And I think that's just hilarious. He probably does not. Okay, so before we went into this horrible lockdown thing, all of you know that Damien for Christmas had given Tanya a gift to go to Rome. Well, he didn't know that there was going to be a plague. So when it comes time to go to Rome in March, of course, they canceled. We all know what's going on over there. So the airlines were not very, gracious that they said, hey, you got to April 3rd to use your credit, your money. So they ended up going to Hawaii. And of course, I'm going to tell you a story about that because nobody has seen Damien. Like, by the time he got back from Hawaii, we were shut down. We had our last service, then we were all shut down. Church was shut down. So he actually has been out of church a week and a half longer. So when he went, it was kind of like normal life. And he said when they come back going through California, it was scary. It had started getting bad. So one of the stories he told me was about my daughter-in-law. She likes to, wherever she goes, collect sand when they go places. This is her second time going to Hawaii. And, she's a very particular person, very organized. And she usually puts her sands, he says, in bottles. But this time, I don't know if they were in a hurry. She didn't have bottles. I don't know what the case was. But instead, she packaged the sand a little bit different. And my son was not aware of it. So when he went through security, he got yanked out of the security line and got his bag taken. And the guy's like, hey, what's this? And it's going through the bag because this time she packed it in baggies. So all they seen on the security camera was this young guy coming through with a backpack full of baggies with powder in it.
It was a drug bust.
So he was very upset because he got pulled out of line.
And then the security guard saw it was sand and started laughing.
They thought it was amusing. So, and of course, with this whole coronavirus thing going, they just let him take his sand and go on his way. But you guys all know Damien. So when they got back, we asked them, hey, go into a 2-week thing because, you've come through California, protect the family, protect the church. So they have come through their 2-week and they've passed that now and they are doing well. And I want to show you, we asked them to be in quarantine and here's Damien released from quarantine. He's very happy, and so is the dog to see Damien. He's been released. So we're happy to see that God kept them, didn't let nothing come of that, and that was really merciful. We thank God for his mercy because of that. Another picture I want to show you is this little guy is really missing worship service, guys. Check it out. Is that not adorable? That is Levi. He's missing his britches, but he's got his little piano. So adorable. So he's thinking about it, guys. He's thinking about it. Also, Abigail, she's doing well too. And I wanted to share with you guys, this is a video that Abigail made of her own face. That was over the quarantine. But you can see that she's doing well. Now, I don't have something from everybody. So if people want to send me stuff, feel free to be humiliated.
So actually, that leads me up to my little challenge for people.
I think this next one does.
Okay.
We haven't got to that
Hold
yet.
on.
Okay, so social distancing. You guys really need to obey it. We are for it. We're not for disobeying that. That is very important. You need to do it to stay safe and alive. Well, my dog recently heard that an elephant was infected, that a cat died, and the dog now had it. And she decided that she too was going to institute social distancing. So there she is. Let me see if I go the right way. I might show something. There she is. Social distancing from Gabrielle. She's like, I don't want no part of the virus. So she's staying safe. We're having, if you didn't laugh, you would cry. So we try to have a little bit of fun. Now, I do want to say I'm proud of these guys. Sister Tanya sent me a picture. That is Brother Damien and Tanya on their balcony. And these two little small specks down here is Brian and Sister Mary. And they were fellowshipping. Social distancing. So I think that's great. It cracks me up. I really enjoy. And then I'm going to show you one last thing. And then Pastor can say or do. I don't know how well you guys will be able to hear this over this. So if you're watching this and you've never come to Pentecostals of Michigan City, we're a very close church. We love one another, and we're very close. So we do share a lot with each other.
Be even closer after this.
Yes, we share a lot with each other. We laugh, we cry. Good Lord knows we did a lot of crying lately. So, God is good. And, so if you're, come across this, you watch this for the first time, you see this for the first time, you think, wow, these people. Now, we have a good time. We're close. We love one another, and we like to share our lives with each other because we can trust each other with it. So that's nice. So, I don't know if you can hear this.
Addison's heartbeat. She's moving. She's all over the place.
That's the baby's heartbeat. I hope you guys can hear it on there. Sister Jessica recently had to go in and be put on a thing for early labor, which, praise God, she was not going into early labor. And I want to tell you, if any of you guys have Dr. Allen, their office is great. If you've got to go in and see them or anything, the way that they're handling the patients, it's just great. You sit in your car, you don't go in until you're called in on the phone. You go straight into a room. There's no other patients. It's so clean, and it's great. And they, about 2 weeks, a week ago, something like that. They had to put her on to make sure and watch for contractions. And so we got to record. I got to be there and record baby's heartbeat. So that was kind of exciting for us. I don't have any more embarrassing pictures to show right now.
So this is
Give me a week.
some of what's been going on with not just us, but some other people during this stay-at-home order, as we're referring to it, the quarantine. And what I want to do, I want to put a challenge out to you. I don't know if any of you have any thing that you've been doing to keep yourself busy. Maybe you have recorded some videos. Maybe you've taken pictures. Now, I want to keep this righteous and holy, nothing ill or, disgusting or, let's keep it proper and appropriate and legal, definitely legal, stay legal. But I want to put a challenge out to you. I want to, let's see, what do we do for a deadline? Why don't we say by Wednesday? Or you know what? I'll give you Wednesday because we have revival Thursday. Reminder,
Saturday.
Revival Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It's going to be at 7:00 every night. Yes, it was. So we'll have this all in just before revival. But by Wednesday's the deadline. Whoever can submit to us and what we feel is the best submission as far as videos or photos or whatever you've got for us, what you've been doing to keep yourself busy during the quarantine. I don't know. It might get kind of scary.
Yeah.
But what I'm going to do is for what we feel is the best one, I am going to have a coffee mug printed up that says Pentecostals in Michigan City with our logo. So you'll be the winner of a church coffee cup. Wow, right? Yes, that's awesome.
I would give you money, but where are you going to spend it at?
Yeah, no, I don't believe in giving money. So
This is kind of right now.
I know at home you'll get use out of a coffee cup. So that's what you get. But anyway, yes, deadline Wednesday. Submit to us what you've been doing to keep yourself busy during the quarantine. With that said,
sorry, we're starting to get text messages with pictures.
say, don't tell me we already have a submission.
I think so.
The contest.
Sister Michelle. I'm jealous. She's bonfiring.
That almost looks like it's probably happening right now.
I got a feeling.
I believe the Serranos are watching our live stream while bonfiring. Okay, so
Jealous.
now we know where you're at. Good, you're at home.
Where you should be.
But with that said, we're gonna try to do this. We're gonna have some others get on too on Friday nights. Just kind of enjoy one another, talk to one another, and
2 weeks from tonight, right? The next one, because revival on Friday night.
Yeah, we won't do it next week, but the next one will be in 2 weeks. We look forward to that. And of course, we do have 2 services on Sunday, so stay tuned for that. Keep yourself occupied with things in the Lord. Don't be drawn away. But try to smile, try to laugh, try to do things that'll, keep your mind at peace with all this going on. It's not hard to do. We got out in our yard today. We're going to go out there when we're done with this video and light up a fire.
Yes, I'm going to send you my pic. Okay, my fire.
But, we got outside today and I worked on the
Probably
yard.
lasts about 5 minutes.
We sat out there for a little while and just enjoyed the weather. And it's what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to find things to make you feel good, and there are things that can make you feel good. The Word of God is one of them.
Amen.
And just start enjoying the simple things in life. You might find a lot of relief in that. Okay. But with that said, unless you have anything else to add.
I know I'll remember something but then I guess I could save it and announce it on Sunday. So if any of you guys got any good pictures out there.
There's something else now.
Send it my way.
let her check real quick before we
And we will
get off.
put it
here.
out here. Let me see. Okay, so Abby, what does she got here? Oh.
You are live on YouTube. Just talked about how you're jealous that Michelle's bonfiring. Yet our bonfire has been waiting for you to come.
Abigail's upset we haven't started our bonfire yet. She's
There's Abby
You are live on YouTube.
with no fire.
Talked about how you're jealous that Michelle's
she's waiting for fire. Better calm the savage beast. Well, with that said, thank you for joining us tonight. We love you. Just wanted
Yes.
to share this informal time with you, be able to just talk with you. So hope all is well. Hope all continues to be well for you. You stay healthy and safe. So until we see you again, God bless.